for today's energy drink to, kick the show off in our traditional way, I've got a very curious one that I found in South Dakota. We actually talked about Deadwood yesterday. I found this at a gas station very close to the world-famous tourist trap Wall Drug in Wall, South Dakota, which is just what it sounds like. It used to be a drugstore, and now it's like one of those places where it has everything. Like, you'll see billboards for hundreds of miles when you're driving across I-90 that's like, come see the T-Rex at Wall Drug. And you're like, what? Like, it's one of the...
there, it's this inflatable.
Yeah, exactly. yeah, like purest tourist trap known to man. But...
It's the thing.
Yeah, it's, it's...
You ever seen that one, Carter?
No, what is that?
It's a mummified Indian body.
Yeah.
And they also have Hitler's car.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Holy shit.
Yeah, there's that scene in Rat Race that is partially based on that.
Where John Lovitz becomes Hitler for a moment.
Yep. Great
to
movie.
all those World War II vets.
I think they crash Hitler's car into a World War II vet's.
That is the only part of that movie I remember.
You don't remember Smash Mouth at the end tearing it up?
I remember that part. Yeah, the post-credit Smash
Bean.
Mouth thing. But yeah, that's in Mr. Bean.
He was there.
He was in there, and John Cleese was in there, and John Cleese has like very pronounced teeth in it.
Seth Green.
Seth Green.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Oscar winner Whoopi Goldberg is in that film.
I mean, it's a
Cuba Gooding Jr. Oscar winner Cuba Gooding Jr. as well.
Was that movie a remake of It's a Mad World?
I've never seen It's a Mad X times 12
25.
worlds. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. My parents loved that movie.
I thought it was more of a Cannonball Run type situation. More than anything, where it's like, all right, let's get, kind of goofy celebrities, and they're all racing to get a thing.
I gotta rewatch that movie. I watched it when I was a kid, and like everyone.
Cannonball Run?
No, It's a mad world.
You know how there's a guy in Rat Race and he gets his tongue pierced and it gets all swollen and he can't talk?
Yeah. Oh God, what the hell is that guy's name?
What happened to that guy?
He owns a bar in Austin, or he used to.
No shit.
Oh, no kidding.
And there would be a terrible comedy show there where nobody was ever at, and he would be a dick behind the bar. He would heckle.
Oh,
he figured out how to play a sound effect of crickets.
Oh,
and he would play it during people's sets.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's hilarious.
He was like, he'd be like, hey, do something with your tongue. No one wants to hear jokes.
Well, it's just one of those things where it's like, of course there's crickets. There's nobody in here. There's nobody ever in this bar because you own a shitty bar.
Well,
to further discourage people from coming. Anyone, just the comedians who are there who have to buy something, he's like, boo.
The worst part is it was like a booked show.
That's just stroking someone's broken ego.
Yeah. Well, anyone who's
It was
ever
on the shitty part of 6th Street too, the part nobody ever goes to. The part that adults should be ashamed to be on 6th Street go to.
There's a Steve Earle album about it, I'm sure.
Willie sang about it a number of times.
But right near Wall Drug, I stopped to get gas, and as has become my custom, my addiction, some say, when I walk into a gas station, I immediately make a beeline for the energy drink cooler.
It is your strange addiction.
Yeah, it's better than eating your loved one's ashes. That was the freakiest episode of that show.
Dude, all the ones
drywall ones.
Oh
yeah,
no,
it's always like the eating paint, eating drywall, eating brick.
Yeah, which is not an addiction necessarily. It's more just like a thing you do that's strange.
Yeah.
It all comes back to like, well, my dad put my head through a drywall when I was a kid. My dad beat the shit out of me with a brick when I was a kid. So now I eat bricks.
There was one where a lady had eaten like 6 couches over the course of however many years, and it just showed her sitting on the couch.
Oh man!
And parts of it are so deflated because she just unzips it and just takes little bits out.
It's also I think it's like her head is like normal, but the rest of her body is humongous because she's filled with packing material.
Full of couch cushion.
And like I remember the doctor is like, I watched that one during quarantine. I think that the doctor she's like, now is this bad? He's like, yeah, it's horrible.
It's full of fiberglass and carcinogens.
Frankly, it's amazing you're alive.
Yeah, you are a modern medical miracle. The fact that you are here.
Calling that an addiction is so kind.
Yeah.
Unless you're a person with an actual addiction, and then you're like, fuck you, I'm on meth.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it as a former addict. Is that I'm not even a fuck you. It's just like, is that an addiction?
Yeah, it's like, no,
are you gonna withdraw if you don't eat a couch today, lady?
You gotta put withdrawal. Now, I guess if it's like now, if it's ruining your life, and everyone around you is like, for God's sake, stop eating brick.
Yeah.
Then I guess it qualifies.
Yeah, you have to have an intervention for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, like, I got the DTs, and they're like, delirium tremens. Like, no, drywall tremens. Fucking shaking, baby.
The DWTs.
The DWTs.
You gotta stop. We have to buy 4 times the amount of paper towels we actually need. We won't stop eating paper towels.
Oh boy!
You even eat the cardboard roll. Dude, you got a problem.
Stop it.
You know?
Well, I got a problem, and it's energy drinks. I make my way to the cooler, and I find one that I never seen before, and I never saw again on the road or elsewhere since I've been back in LA. And this one's extra curious. So it's called Liquid Ice High Performance Energy Drink. But the thing about it is, there is no flavor of any kind listed on this can.
Limited edition
except limited edition. So, and there were other kinds of liquid ice that were normal shit, like pina colada or whatever. But I found this one so curious because I was like, well, it's simply a limited edition.
If this doesn't taste like slushy piss, I'm going to be disappointed.
Yeah, I got your limited edition right here.
Liquid ice sounds so like
Rivers,
it's a technical qualifier.
Did you already see where this was made?
No, tell me.
Lake Success, New York.
So it's going to be good.
New York's biggest dumping ground. Lake Success.
I'm sure. We've got some listeners in New York. Tell us what the hell Lake Success is, because I guarantee you it's just like a post-industrial fucking wasteland.
The most unfortunately named lake in all of New York.
Yeah, the whole lake. It's actually it's made out of bleach. We don't know how that happened. Can't go near it. Animals die while they fly over it.
Is this the only liquid ice you bought?
Yes.
Okay, because
Of course,
I
I'm
was
not gonna-
wondering if the other one said high performance as well.
Yeah.
and I was wondering if that's why this is the limited edition.
Maybe so. I don't know. But yeah.
I like to come up with theories about things.
Right,
I have
yeah.
no information on.
It's fun
Ooh.
to craft a backstory.
Yeah.
liquidiceenergy.com. Okay. All right.
Oh, they even got a website. I
Got a
trust them
website.
now.
Yeah, they're
seems legit.
You know, if someone has a website, that means you can find them and kick their ass. You know?
Right. Anyone with a website, I implicitly trust. I always give them my credit card number and my address because I'm like, what are they gonna do with it?
Fucking dox me? I've been doxed.
I've been
doxed by
doxed,
bigger
dude.
websites than you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking swat me. Try it.
Hey, you know what? Hit me up on Google Docs if you want to dox me so bad.
Yeah. Fuck Lake Success. Bayonne, New Jersey rules.
Lake failure is what I call
That's what
it.
I call it.
It's like the prettiest, most pristine lake.
Yeah,
Fuck this
$1 million property value on
I'm
lake
gonna Google
failure.
it right now. Now I have
Yeah,
to
now I
know
gotta
if
see
it's
it.
toxic waste or beautiful.
well, let's try some toxic waste while we're
Sure.
googling. Here we go.
Sure.
All right.
The oil drum ka-thunk after
Yeah,
it.
the can has been breached.
okay, so
Dude, we get opening smells or
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Oh wow, it is.
It's like
Fucking beyond neon
it's
orange.
Fanta. It looks like
Wow.
orange soda.
No, it's like it looks like
It looks like-
Pedialyte.
it looks like sickly piss.
Oh yeah,
it
it
looks-
kind of is more Gatorade
Yeah,
or something.
yeah. It's sort of
Okay.
Pedialyte-esque. Okay,
All right.
I'm predicting like a.
Let's have a sniff.
Okay, based on smell alone, it kind of smells like Tang a little bit.
Yeah, like a powdered drink.
So I
yeah.
guess it's just because the can is orange. They're like, yeah, it's orange. We don't need to spell it out for them.
Right, yeah.
These dum-dums will figure it out.
They couldn't put the word orange anywhere near the title or the flavor.
My father did not build Lake Success on on specificity.
You will be happy to know we actually have a Lake Success here in California.
No, no
just
shit.
just a lake.
Okay.
Called
got-
Lake Success.
Is it in
All right.
Orange County?
Let's see.
All right.
Lake Success just seems to be like a area near Long Island or in Long Island.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect. Okay. You're nice.
I'm trying to find the crime stats, but all the pictures looked very nice.
Yeah.
You know,
I got family on Long Island. I could ask them.
Pretty low crime stats.
my dad always says someone else's lake success is not your lake failure. And then he says, get a job, fatty.
Yeah. I can definitely see there would be many dads, in Lake Success, just rising and being like, the smell of Lake Success. How many times does that get said?
A lot.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot. Lake Success.
The funniest guy in the town, he walks by a dead dog and he goes, and he nudges his son like, the smell of Lake Success. Okay, Carter first to taste it. What's the rendering?
It's got like a weird, kind of like watery, like orange juice aftertaste.
You know
it's
what?
not very carbonated.
It tastes like someone ground up a Flintstones vitamin and mixed it in with
Yeah.
like seltzer water.
Yeah, it does.
Tastes
Wow.
like shit for sure.
Yeah, it's not great.
Let's not mince words here. It tastes like
It tastes like if you crushed up one of those like orange flavored vitamin C pills.
Yeah, that's what I said. Flintstones vitamin for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, I was talking about off-brand.
Oh, yeah.
Worse than
Oh.
Flintstones.
Oh, you're talking Pilgrim's Pride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it definitely tastes like ground up like over the counter off brand Flintstones vitamins.
By the way, I cannot believe I pulled Pilgrim's Pride, or is it Puritan's Pride? One of them vitamin things out of my ass. It's new and off-brand vitamin.
We love off-brand vitamins here. We
We have
actually sell
so-
them.
Yeah.
We have so many
We're the
off-brand
Alex-
vitamins coursing through our bodies.
we're the Alex Jones show now. We've got it's all supplements, vitamins.
A lot of people don't know about gut nutrition.
Oh,
these
yeah.
days. There's a lot of flora and fauna in your gut.
Yeah, gut flora, gut fauna. Yeah, you got to tend that fauna.
Oof. Yeah. Well,
I want a fauna. Remember that terrible campaign?
I do.
Well, I gotta say, I'm glad it's limited edition because they will not make any money off this. And there's going to be no repeat buys of Liquid Ice energy drink high performance limited edition.
Compared to the other crap we've had, how would you rate it?
Oh, well,
Is it the worst?
No, that's
no.
jackfruit.
Jackfruit.
The jackfruit one was the worst. 'cause It
jackfruit
smelled like
one,
farts. Yeah,
that was a chemical attack on me personally. I think.
the fact that the jackfruit one smelled like farts was like an extra fuck you.
Yeah.
Like they made every attempt to have you not drink it. They may as well have a turd floating in it to be like, what's wrong with you? This just tastes like some shit that no one buys.
Yeah.
They even know it. Liquid Ice. It sounds like so across the board in general, you know?
Yeah. So this is indeed a lake failure.
This is a lake failure, yeah.
We don't like that. We don't like that at all. Oh.
No.
They make like racing products.
Racing.
Really?
Yeah, the cooling protection, racing, sport.
We just drank antifreeze.
They make things that you like spray on your body and on cars.
Oh, maybe they're trying to get in the same hustle as.
So thanks, Rivers. Thanks for that.
There's so many of the same ingredients are used in all three of these items.
What's funny is there's NOS. They make the nitrogen tanks that that the Pittsburgh Nitrous Mafia brings to Bonnaroo every year, and then also they make the energy drink NOS. I believe actually, shout out to the Violet Wanderers podcast. Alexis, helps to produce NOS. I believe.
No kidding.
Yeah. So there's a little bit of car culture crossover. There's also an energy drink that I was researching, and I don't really know enough about F1 to fully comprehend what exactly was happening, but basically there's an energy drink in the UK that's heavily tied to Bernie Ecclestone and the F1 scene that may or may not exist. Like, it's called Rich Energy, and they've got like photos of it online and stuff like that, and they sponsor shitloads of F1 events. But then when they like talk to the guy, they're like, "Can we see one of these energy drinks?" He's like, "No, you may not." Like, they just shut him down, and so they're thinking like it's just a complete tax dodge. Like, this energy drink does not actually exist.
It's a pretty good hustle. I mean, no one looks into it really.
No, we're the only people on the planet that
We're
have
the
looked
only
into
people
this.
drinking this shit.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's so funny. Liquid Ice is a fucking coolant. They make fucking.
Oh wait, I my mistake.
Oh,
it's
really?
It's this exact same brand that just makes coolant for your body.
Oh, okay.
But it's the same name. It's different though.
Coolant for your body?
You get bands and you spray them with liquid and you spray them on your socks at halftime, just like the German football team.
Like things that you wear. I swear to God, when you said
cold
coolant
water?
for the body, yeah, I was
No,
like,
there's bands, and you spray the bands with other stuff, with some sort of
Yeah, but
chemical compound, and you just spray it on your body.
yeah, but it's external.
shit.
It doesn't go inside. When you say coolant, I'm picturing antifreeze. Like you just like, it just cools my whole body down.
It makes me nice and sticky.
Dude,
and
you can
cool.
order a free can of liquid ice.
No thanks.
Yeah.
Free, though?
I
Go
mean,
for it. Have one sent here. Is it the limited edition?
No, it looks like you can choose. Also, they have a recipe for cocktails.
This rules. So when you're done working out, you could drink a bunch of fucking vodka and this bullshit. Vodka and Tang.
They're not even trying to pretend that this is they're not even trying to pretend like this is a we're drinking the citrus pop flavor.
What, the limited edition is citrus pop?
That's what it says.
It's got kind of a ring pop thing to it. I tell you, man, it's like sipping like a shot of a well tequila or something. You just got to shoot it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You got to throw it down.
Because usually even the bad ones I can still get down. This one is so acidic that I think I'm going to have to shoot it if I'm going to finish it, which I am.
Yeah, that's what I did.
This one drink is just rum, vodka, and this energy drink. That's the drink.
That's the recipe.
It's called Bottoms Up.
Have you ever thought of Yeah, we here at Lake Success, we got this really interesting thing we do where we pour rum into a carbonated soda.
And vodka.
And vodka?
Yeah, in the same drink.
What?
Yeah.
How many broken families live around
I was
Lake
gonna say,
Success?
are they Tommy Wiseau? What the fuck?
This other one is just 1 part cherry schnapps, 1 part liquid ice. Everything is just like whatever you have in your
Yeah,
cabinet.
literally.
and liquid ice.
One half of a lukewarm Bud Light and liquid ice.
Dude,
we call it the fuck you.
Here's the thing. We've had the Rip It people have liked several of our tweets regarding the energy drink experiment. The even we were talking shit.
The higher ups, the CEOs.
I mean, whoever's running their social media, the jackfruit Celsius that we're making fun of, Celsius liked my tweet where I was talking shit about their thing. Like I was like, this is the worst thing I've ever had. And it was like heartsies from Celsius.
They probably also like a bunch of like stuff that's just being read on the metric system. Like they just look for that word and just like it.
Yeah, but my point is, if any of those companies are listening, I will gladly do whatever job Sam is reading that someone had to write. Like you just go on the website. It's like, oh yeah, when I'm drinking Monster, I do this real weird thing no one's thought of, where I pour vodka into it.
Well, you couldn't do what I'm looking at because these are the billing details for my free can of liquid ice. I think you have to fill it out to prove you're over the age of 18.
I think, you could write what it pairs with.
Yeah.
What the food it pairs with.
Jesus, I can't believe. I'm going with Classic Supreme, guys.
Hell yeah.
I think that's going to be a good flavor.
Speaking of which, so what's that being open?
Yeah. So I also brought a snack for today. We're getting down to the end of the road snacks I bought, but these I've chosen one of my personal Alabama snack champions for today. That is the Golden Flake dill pickle flavor right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the jam right there. I think as far as Golden Flake goes, and most people listening in Alabama will back me up on this, it's all about the sweet heat and the dill pickle. So
the dill pickle chips are so underrated. I don't know why they don't have them everywhere.
these are my favorite too.
They're kind of spicy.
Yeah. Well, this is
like the flavor that I had in my mouth when I threw all that up.
Oh, dude. This is definitely some gnarly vomit.
I believe,
that could come from this.
Oh yeah,
right.
Yeah,
On
it's
the
that
factory
vinegary taste.
Yeah, well, and so did the Lake Success liquid ice as well. So lots of acid down there.
Wash one down with the other.
Yeah,
yeah. Now I wish I hadn't shot all that liquid ice.
Yeah.
I have my water.
It tastes
here.
better.
Yeah,
liquid ice tastes better
with the pickle.
It pairs.
Yeah. Well, let's we should say Sam just got his second shot.
Yeah,
dude. Go to the Kedron Medical Hospital in South Central.
Yeah,
They got me in and out in 30 minutes.
Hell
Wow.
yeah.
Including the 15 minutes I was supposed to wait. I left after 10 because I'm a little bit of a badass.
Yeah.
When you have to wait in the thing, so do they just have like because when I got it, they had like a nurse kind of patrolling this big area.
Making sure you didn't escape.
Yeah, pretty much like we were all mental patients, just like kind of make sure that. Also, the amount of people there that were in there to nurse ratio. Someone started freaking out and seizing out that nothing could be done.
Oh, really?
No, but yeah,
They didn't even have one nurse.
I guess they had one, but yeah, it was me and Joe were kind of like, well, if this,
The whole
if the shit
time
goes down.
The whole time I was sitting there, I was like, "What am I supposed to do if I start having a reaction?
Just keep,
just sit there quietly,
white knuckle it,
Yeah.
Just keep playing Angry Birds.
Just kind of deal with it.
Yeah, that's great. How do you feel, Sam?
Fine. My arm's starting to get a little sore.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
It wasn't right before we started, but
Yeah.
Which team are you on, if you don't mind me asking?
team left arm. No,
Team left. No, we talking
Moderna.
Modern.
No.
You got a little
Yeah.
Modern.
Hell yeah. Same here,
I
bro.
got one in my
Yeah.
right, one in my left.
Man.
They'll meet in the middle.
Dude, I did the same thing.
I knew I was Team Pfizer. I'm Team Pfizer. I feel
this
left
dude
out.
loves dong pills.
No, I don't. I swear it didn't. It totally didn't shrink my penis. The first one, it didn't. It made it longer.
Too long, actually. I keep stepping on it.
It does make your pubes purple though, which is weird.
That'll save me a lot of money at the hair salon.
Yeah. I usually have it done by my guy at Shorty's. But yeah, well, Mazel Tov, man. You know, you're home free.
People kept saying congratulations and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they did that in Bakersfield, too.
The guy
good.
who runs the vaccination site where I went, and I know this for a fact because I talked to somebody, is like a super gay party boy. He loves to
Right.
like do a bunch of drugs, and he's also a doctor.
Hell
And,
yeah. There's not enough of those, you know?
Yeah. And every time, both times I went there, they're playing like house remixes of like pop songs.
In the hospital?
No, well, you're outside.
Oh, outside. Yeah, okay,
Like
gotcha.
the trailer versions of pop songs, like like the toxic Britney Spears "Promising Young Woman" kind of thing.
Stuff
or-
like that, but a little more chill. You know?
Okay.
Today they were playing "Better Off Alone." You know that song. Come on.
You're gonna have to-
Beep, beep, beep. Just put it on.
Oh yeah, we have the access. We have the tools.
Yeah, I forget who it's by, but it's called Better Off Alone. And it's just not a weird type of music to hear after you just got an injection. And you're just sitting around with a bunch of other people who are just like, I guess we're here now.
Oh, this is is it Alice DJ?
Oh, yeah, it is.
This is the Laid Back Luke remix.
Okay.
So maybe this was what you heard. How
This
old?
is a very laid back.
I was gonna say,
I don't
this
think
is pretty intense.
Just put on the regular version. Everybody,
Okay.
everybody will know that one instantly.
Fine.
You will-
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Chris Pontius gonna rip his pants off and start dancing?
This is the soundtrack.
I
to
do
that,
feel like partying right now.
Yeah. That's because you got the Moderna flowing through you, buddy.
So you get shot up, and they're like, "Here, go sit in a chair in this little area."
I'm gonna say this. This actually, I do know this.
Everybody knows this.
Okay, yeah.
You lived in the '90s.
Okay, this actually does kind of weirdly sound like hospital music a little bit because it's so clean and efficient. You know, it sounds like a properly run hospital. It doesn't necessarily
Yeah.
sound like the terrifying hospital I took you to just now, but you know, like
This is the music they play in the mess hall of a hospital.
Yeah, this is what single payer healthcare sounds like in England.
Here it comes. Yeah, now we're really partying.
Hell yeah,
we
dude!
are partying.
Wow.
So you just hear, it's kind of fun, but you're also like, damn, these people just did medicine on me.
Oh man.
Yeah, like this is like almost like I guess this is supposed to be distracting to what's going on. I think like to alleviate
You know,
your fears.
actually, as a kind of a psychological experiment, it kind of works because the fact that this is playing in the hospital does take your mind off the shot. You're just like, why are they doing this? Like, you know,
So, yeah.
It's apparently a vibe they're trying to cultivate.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Literally.
like make you feel good about getting the vaccine and shit. That makes sense.
I don't even know if it's that. I think the guy who's running it just likes this kind of music.
Oh, okay.
And
Well,
he just wants to,
Hey,
he
man.
just is like, yeah, it's fun, but it's kind of chill.
Yeah,
you know?
He's been told to turn it off many, many times.
It's like, motherfucker, I went to medical school.
Yeah, it was definitely.
You want the shot?
I earned this.
It was quieter this time than it was a month ago when they were really
Okay.
raving out there.
Wow. Yeah, I paid $150,000 to go to school. You're listening to Daru Day.
It's like, yeah, you're gonna give me a free vaccine. I'll listen to this music,
So it wasn't busy when you went?
dude. And that's the thing. I went early in the morning the first time, like a month ago. There's a big line. I had my friend to hook me up, get me in backstage pass, VIP. You know?
Nice. Is it
I was
roadie?
able- I was able to like, you know, get through the line pretty quick. And this time, and she had told me next time you come in the afternoon because they just get people through like crazy because everybody comes in the morning. There's a line around the fucking block in the morning. I got in and out of there in less than 30 minutes. Like I almost wasn't able to fill out my paperwork by the time they were ready to inject me.
Wow.
Like it went that fast. It was crazy.
Jesus, man.
So if you're looking for a walk-in vaccination in LA, Kindred Hospital,
I'm glad.
South Central.
Yeah.
Don't worry about all the negative stuff I just said about the doctor and everything.
He didn't make the vaccine, you know.
Yeah.
He's just putting it in your arm. It's
No,
fine.
he's not even doing that. He's just sitting in the back vibing,
Yeah, he's just vibing out.
texting his coke dealer.
Yeah, they give you the shot and they're like, make sure you do a little bit of circular massage on the arm. Oh, I do have one thing to tell you. I miss you. Like the desert missed the rain.
Also, do you want a hand massage?
Yeah, he's playing some fucking Sting solo work. You know what I mean?
The desert rose.
Yeah.
Shit.
Some VH1 dance music.
Oh yeah. I just really wanted to hear "Missing" by Everything But the Girl.
This is a weird remix.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, it hadn't kicked in yet. The trip hop part hasn't happened
Oh,
yet.
really?
Sam. You gotta wait.
Now, if you'd play everything, what's that one song by D Light? What's that song?
yeah.
I like that song.
Is that "You Gotta Be"?
No. That's
the-
Desiree.
Desiree. Oh,
And I loved it. I listened to that song in the car with my friends the other day.
That's a
great song.
hilarious song.
Oh, great song.
Yeah. It's at the end of the next Karate Kid starring Hilary Swank.
Is it?
It is.
Oh, okay.
It's one of those things where it's like, do you know the difference between D-Light or the Vinga Boys or anything like that? They just start to blur together at some point.
Dude, I'm totally brain farting as to what that D Light song is.
Is it?
Shit, what is it? Don't tell me. This
Yeah.
is very fun. This is very fun to listen to. As if you're listening to the podcast, just listen to me have a
If you
fucking
could see
nervous
Carter's
breakdown.
thinking face right now.
Yeah, I have my legs behind my head and I'm fisting my own asshole.
He's coming closer and closer to the answer.
It's you got just a
Groove is in the heart.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's it. I fucking
Yeah.
knew it.
There it is.
Yeah, this is like some now that's what I call music, like volume
oh, yeah.
one.
Oh, this is jock jams, dude.
Jock jam, yeah, you're right.
This is music to if you're a confident lady walking into curves, this is what's playing in your fucking head, baby.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm ready to get on that elliptical and kill my spinning class.
You have this song playing while you're getting the second vaccine, then you go and kick an anti-vaxxer in the taint, and the song's still playing in your head, you know?
Foot is in your ass.
Yeah, dude, the hospital is in like a totally residential neighborhood, and the neighbors
Oh, yes.
have like
This
started
is
hustling their parking
amazing.
spots for like $15
Yeah.
or $20.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, wow.
and the place right across from the entrance is selling like they have a sign that says coffee. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. And then I look, and they have a whole menu.
Yeah.
They're like, coffee, $2, piece of bread, dollar.
Piece of bread is my favorite. I literally think they're like, yeah, you can feed the pigeons while you
I
wait.
don't know what the piece of bread is for. Bag of chips for $1. You know, they rent chairs, but there's an ID required for that. Because sometimes in the morning, the line is around the fucking block.
Yeah, the hustle is alive in South Central, man.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm glad I got the Bakersfield one set up for I believe one.
Yeah.
Should be able to.
Oh, perfect.
Scoot in there.
Hell yeah, dude.
Also, we're not trying to get up like fucking 6 in the morning.
No,
to go to
no,
Bakersfield.
No.
That's a bad idea. I think that's the trick. Everybody thinks you got to do that. But you don't.
Right.
No, that's when everyone's doing the shit.
Wait till lunch when everybody's hungry. Then they're all out at the restaurant. Bam.
Oh
We're in
yeah.
there.
I try to eat. That's why I eat lunch later than like noon because I don't want to fucking
fuck
sit in
yeah.
that huge line.
That's when I eat breakfast.
Well, speaking of lunch, the Florida State Fair is about to start on April 22nd. Florida has the.
It's my birthday.
Oh yeah!
Happy birthday,
let's go
man.
to let's go to Florida and get COVID.
Couldn't wait for April 22nd to be brought up. Oh, that's my birthday.
Everyone tweet at Carter_Glasscock on the 22nd. Set a note.
That's right. I'm turning 23.
Yeah.
How old are you actually? We can edit this out.
Yeah. No, you can. I'm turning 34.
Hey now. Yeah.
I'm 33, so
Yeah, we're all the
we
same age.
can't judge each other.
No, we build each other up.
But if you guys want to fucking beat the shit out of Cooper later
There we
for
go.
calling me an old head,
We have to take his essence.
he called you an old head.
Wow.
he calls me an old head. I call him youngster. It's a fun time.
Why a youngster? That's dude. If he's calling you old head, you have to call him a little shit.
Dude,
what are you
no.
talking about?
Old head is that. I think it's like the thing, like that video that everyone's been passing around where it's like DMX is meeting Rakim for the first time.
Yeah.
That's what I kind of think of. It's like it's respect. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. He's doing it cynically. I don't like it.
Yeah, but the term youngster also. Would you want to be called a youngster at 20-something? That's
No.
just as offensive.
The only time you want to be called a youngster is when you're 34. You don't want to.
Yeah. 70-year-old. You still got something left to live for.
Yeah, I was with some people last night, and I guess it came up that I was rapidly became known that I was the oldest person with them, and they're like, "Jesus, you may as well be dead."
Wow.
LA 34 is like Wichita, Kansas 60.
Yeah, we should start whittling.
Yeah, we should start whittling.
Everything about the young people who grasp onto youth as it's their thing. It's like,
Yeah,
do
as
you not understand how time works?
as if it's a talent.
Yeah. And as if it's like if you make that your whole thing, when you start to get older, you're gonna freak the fuck out.
Oh yeah.
Your whole thing is being a young, cool. It's like you're gonna hit 30 and you're gonna be fucking like, oh, I'm not young or cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna be Jamie Kennedy starring in an anti-abortion movie, which is happening, by the way.
Is he now?
Oh yes, he is.
I thought he just looked like a piece of shit for the Jeremy Piven movie, but so he's
no,
going full.
he's in a Christian anti-abortion like movie.
He's for it.
What?
I thought maybe he was the voice of reason against it.
No, he's the star of the film, I believe.
The director of Heckler.
He should do a pro-abortion film called Miami's Least Wanted. Or Malibu's, what was it called?
Malibu's Most Wanted.
Yeah, Malibu's
Classic.
Least Wanted.
Get
Get it, guys? Get it, guys?
Malibu's least wanted embryo.
But yeah, so the Florida State Fair starts on Carter's birthday, and the Tampa Bay Times has released some of the foods that are going to be there, and so I was just going to get y'all's opinion on some of these. First,
Is this like the Texas Fair bullshit where they'll just fry a dick and hand it to you on a stick and put whipped cream on it? And they're like, it's not good, but you get to say you ate a fried dick.
you know what? I wouldn't.
Tell everybody.
Brag. When you go back to school, brag.
Oh, it tastes like shit.
So Angela's Concessions found a way to marry an uncommon pair, which is her pickle pizza with a white garlic sauce based on a pizza topped with mozzarella cheese and dill pickles. After it comes out of the oven, it's garnished with ranch dressing and dill seasoning.
You know what's fucked up? I'd try that.
100%, I would eat it right now. I'm
would eat
starving, and I'd eat the whole goddamn
It's
thing.
disgusting though. But if they fried the pickles, maybe we're in business.
It came out of the oven, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
here's
if you like dropped fried pickles on top of it afterwards.
That looks god awful.
That's fucking gross.
I didn't
But-
realize it was an actual pizza.
Oh, it's a pizza. We'll put this on our Twitter so people can see it. It is a white pizza, so it's a
Yeah.
garlic.
Yeah,
So
garlic
you'll
and
sauce.
really
Yeah.
get
it's my favorite
diarrhea.
kind of. It's my favorite kind of pizza is white sauce pizza. But
I do
yeah,
too. I love that shit.
I
But every
love it.
time I eat it, I'm like, God damn.
Nah.
Yeah.
I should just kill myself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rather
This
than
doesn't come
blow
from-
out my O-ring like that.
I'm gonna torture my petite little O-ring like this.
Well, that's this whole segment. By the way, speaking of O-rings, did you see? Someone made a one of them enamel pins, and it's supposed to be a pink scrunchie, like for your hair, but it just looks like an
like an
asshole.
asshole. Yeah.
It's so funny. We'll put that on our Twitter too.
Is the inside of it like a little brown?
It should be. Like you could just tell, not a single person on that whole staff thought about this.
There
once.
needs to be a video of someone with that scrunchie and just like pulling like a brown ponytail through it.
No, it's not a scrunchie. It is a enamel pin depicting a scrunchie. It's like a fucking thing you pin on your backpack, being like, "Hey, remember scrunchies from the '90s?" But it just looks like a fucking butthole, like
Hey.
a graphic.
Remember prolapsed assholes, everybody?
It's like graphic.
Any crust punk worth his weight in anal cunt references needs to have that pin on their
They're
leather jacket.
sold out right now of those.
Yeah.
Next up, this is. The Best Around is, I guess, the name of the business that's doing this. Continues to play with funnel cake recipes, this time bringing the heat with a flaming hot Cheeto funnel cake.
I would punt this guy in the head if I ever met him in real life.
And then after everyone carried me on the, and thanked me for killing that guy, I'd try it.
Dude,
After everyone left.
okay, so the funnel cake, let's see. The funnel cake is made with cornmeal, spices, fresh jalapenos, and crushed spicy Cheetos. And after being fried, it's topped with nacho cheese and more Cheetos.
Yeah, this sounds fucking awful.
Yeah. It sounds bad.
And it looks terrible, too.
I don't know,
All
buddy.
right. What is this
Not
again? It's a
does.
funnel
It's
cake.
a funnel cake made out of
But
Cheetos.
the thing is, here's the thing. Sweet and savory, good. Sweet, savory, spicy, cheesy.
Too much.
Well, no,
Cheese, nacho cheese on a goddamn funnel cake. Yeah, you should want to puke just hearing
I
that
think
alone.
I think the sweet is
It's all savory,
I think
right?
it's all savory. I think it is a savory funnel cake.
That's even worse. So you're just eating fried bread with Cheetos all over it.
But the bread's made of cornmeal.
So you're eating corn.
Yeah,
so
you're
it's
eating-
healthy.
It's a big pile of corn and cheese.
I don't think it would be like fucking like fucked up to eat.
Oh, you don't
but
got to be
it-
shy. I would eat the shit out of this.
Well,
dude.
that's the thing. I don't think it'd be disgusting, but I think you should feel like ashamed of yourself. For
oh yeah, with all of these afterwards, you don't tell
Yeah.
anybody you're doing this. These are
The pickle pizza, I can kind of see being at like some like like we tried different types of pies, and they have like if
Yeah.
they do like a good pepperoni pizza, and then that's like a thing they have a deal on or whatever. That's fine. But this,
Yeah, this is some definitely on sale food.
yeah, this
Yeah.
this is like like the fattest man of all time came up with this.
It's a common, not common, but in some hood convenience stores, they do a nacho cheese on top of hot Cheeto thing.
oh, like where they just
They'll
put it in
open
the
the
bag.
bag and yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen people do that at
That's
7-Eleven.
pretty good.
Ugh, God.
I mean, yeah, it's
Yeah.
about the
it's-
least healthy thing.
So it's just like if you do that and thought you were fancy, you would get this thing.
Yeah.
yeah, the indigestion after this would be sensational.
Oh my! I wasn't even thinking about that.
oh yeah, we're
funnel,
not.
funnel cakes are god awful. Just
Yeah, I hate funnel cakes.
Some of my favorite memories of doing that tour guide gig is introducing Australians to the concept of funnel cakes because they're like, "Hey, what is that there?" And I'm like, "It's a funnel cake."
It's like LA's number one food, funnel cakes.
It's like, we'd be at the fucking Santa Monica Pier, and then they'd be like, "What is it?" I'm like, "It's essentially a bird's nest made out of donuts." and
Correct.
And then they would eat it, and they would get like a quarter of the way through it, and just like, all right, well, we did it, and throw it away.
Give it to the birds. The birds
See,
will have it.
that's what this one looks like too. Is like you take 2 bites and just be like, "Well, I don't need to consume it. I never need this flavor in my mouth
Yeah.
ever again."
I just spent $12 on a story.
Yeah, and a boring one.
A boring one at that. Yeah.
To go back to the pickle pizza, by the way, as far as interesting pizza stuff, when I was in Boise, shout out to Boise and Pie Hole, went there with a friend of ours who listens to the show, Mike. Mike, and they had a gyro meat pizza. So it was
That sounds
Could be
good.
good.
It was so fucking good.
That could be good.
It was really good.
Did it have feta cheese on it?
Yeah, it had gyro meat, it had feta cheese, and had tomatoes on it.
Yeah, I would eat the shit out
It
of
was
that.
real good.
Sounds good to
Real
me.
good.
Sounds just like an open-faced Euro wrap.
Yeah, pretty much. But then also
Yeah.
you got the cheese on there too.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So shout out to Mike. This one, this is peanut butter and spicy jelly tater tots.
This is
Yeah, I
another-
love that. Is the noise I've made in my head for almost all of these. that what Carter just did, where it's like,
I mean, it takes a garbage bag full of weed, but like,
Even then.
yeah, even then, you're like, Jesus, I need to
Jelly
go
and
back to
tater
school.
tots.
Like, yeah, I need to get a degree in something that I can get a job in. Like, what am I fucking doing? I mean, it's pretty.
This is another one of those story things, but if you told the story, people would just be like, what the fuck?
What's wrong with you?
Did you lose your mind that day?
Yeah, were you like trapped in quarantine at a stranger's house and like you didn't have a chance to go to the grocery
They're
store?
like, I only have one food, and it's this pre-made god-awful item.
Yeah. Well, okay. Just peanut butter on top of tater tots.
Already sounds horrible.
That's almost a no-go right there. Weirdly, here's the thing. The peanut butter disgusts me, but then you add the jelly situation, and I am intrigued again.
No, that makes it worse.
It's spicy jelly,
But
Sam.
that's two things that don't go on tater tots.
I would almost, if like the tater tots were like burnt, like they were like crispy as hell.
yeah.
They almost could be like croutons.
Well,
But like if they're like kind of moist and wet.
Yeah,
and,
they're
like,
gonna
I
get
was
wet
gonna
the
say,
second that chili gets off.
it's not chili, it's jelly.
Jelly, sorry.
Show
I
some
misspoke.
respect.
The
This is
jelly-
Chili, and that would be great. Tater tots and chili?
fuck yeah, that'd be good.
Well, I think this expression is overused, but in this case, it's true. This looks like a pile of dog vomit. Like
Yeah,
it looks. It
That
looks
looks fucked up.
does,
Yeah.
it does look
fucked
like something an animal consumed that it shouldn't have ate.
You can
You
almost
find that on your kitchen floor.
like
Yeah.
a fucking like a wiener dog going like blah, like on, blah, blah, blah.
But yeah, it's not even a clean throw up. They're doing
No.
it for like 5
Yeah.
minutes
Yeah.
straight.
Oh, but- Oh buddy, buddy.
Like, Jesus, how much puke can fit in this little dog?
Yeah.
The only way you should be allowed to eat that is on all fours.
Yes, you have to. Yeah, you have to eat it out of a dog
Butt
bowl.
naked wearing a dog collar.
Yeah, and then they pin the prize hog ribbon on you from the county fair.
I don't know how it works in Florida either, but in the Texas State Fair, every nasty fried item is gigantic.
I'd assume
So
it's the same here.
Yeah, that's fucking disgusting.
Yeah. Ugh.
Just
the fucking smell at the end of the day.
Just the smell coming off a fresh order of the tater tot peanut butter jelly, dude.
That's disgusting. But again, hand me a spoonful of it. I mean, I'm an adventurous spirit. I'll try it.
I would do like a wine tasting thing where I spit it out.
Yeah. You have a thing ready. Yeah.
It's like I don't want this in my body, but I guess I'll.
I'll try a fork of it. You know, whatever.
This one sounds good, but I don't know why they didn't do the most obvious thing here, which you'll see what I mean in a second. The buffalo chicken sundae. This savory take on a sundae from Deanne's Steak Sundays features hand-cut French fries layered with ranch sauce, freshly battered chicken tenders smothered in Southwest sauce, and spicy relish on top. Okay, it's
So it's just chicken fingers and fries in a cup.
yeah, and it's like, dude, if
Ice
you're gonna
cream? Or
Yeah.
No, it's
if
a
there's no ice
sundae.
cream, then we're good.
Right.
Like, is that-
Well, but what I'm saying is the obvious fucking thing here: dispatch with the fries and do mashed taters, mashed potatoes, like as the
and
as the
it
scoops
looks
of ice
more
cream.
like
that would, dude. I would eat the shit. In fact, I might go to the store. I might try this tonight.
that doesn't sound bad.
Yeah.
I mean, like
Fried chicken fingers with buffalo sauce, two scoops of mashed potatoes on top.
Yeah.
that sounds good.
Sounds
Yeah.
fun.
I mean, yeah, I was fully expecting it to be like chicken fingers and ice cream.
Yeah,
Which-
no, they went weird with it. Well, this is ice cream, gelato nachos.
No. Absolutely.
No.
Which is literally like, it's one of those things like you'd see it, and I think the whole point is for it to sound weird, so you walk over there and see what it is.
People like wonder why Florida is the home of death metal.
Funky Flamingo created gelato nachos and tacos that feature soft serve gelato in flavors like salted caramel, tutti frutti, espresso, and cheesecake. The chips and shells are made from their secret Stroop waffle recipes. So it's
all sweet.
Yeah, it's just waffle cones. But this is totally what I was talking about. Like, they just name it this. So you're at the county fair and you see gelato nachos, and you're like, well, I got to see what that is.
See, that looks pretty good.
Yeah, if they just said it was some a bowl of ice cream with some fucking waffle cones in it, be like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It just looks like waffle cones, ice cream, and they just throw candy on top of it.
Yeah. I'm looking for like a cinnamon toast crunch burger or some weird shit like that that's going to make me question reality. Like this,
Right.
This is just like, it kind of looks like nachos, but it's, it's stuff, waffles
One of the
and
most
ice cream.
heinous things I've ever heard at the Texas Fair was deep fried beer.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's like pockets, like little.
I think you freeze the beer and then flash bread and flash fry it.
So
I
it would
guess.
essentially taste like just taking a beer battered onion ring and taking the onion out and just eating the batter.
worse
Yeah.
because I think a beer would explode in your mouth.
A hot beer.
Boiling hot beer.
It's like you're saying, it's just for the story.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
Well, but the story is the origin of the character Two-Face.
yeah.
What happened to you, Harvey? I ate a fried beer, and now I'm like this Batman.
I'd rather be addicted to eating couch than eating fried beer.
My strange addiction,
Dude.
and it's just a guy with a bunch of beer ice cubes just frying them next to his
Dude,
TV.
Come on, it's Lone Star. It's the good stuff.
It's the good shit beer.
Yeah, it's like a hazy IPA. Ugh, that'd be even just fucking more disgusting.
Yeah, it's like some fucking craft beer. Just, ugh. The last one here, and this just sounds delicious. I don't even know why this is weird. The Pig Rig. The barbecue
That's what I call
staples.
my dick.
This one
He
is
sets them up, Sam knocks them down.
the barbecue staples of pulled pork and mac and cheese together on one grilled cheese sandwich.
Pulled pork and mac and
that's
cheese
fine.
on a grilled cheese
That
sandwich.
sounds amazing. Wow.
I mean,
Sounds-
it's super fat. That sounds great.
yeah.
Just sounds like some neo-American cuisine that you buy
Absolutely.
at a food truck.
Yeah, that sounds like something you get at like Fat Sal's, which is the funniest menu ever.
It really is.
That was when Joe showed me that menu for Fat Sal's.
Oh yeah.
Have you been there?
No, Carly lives right by there,
Oh.
and I just can't bring myself to eat at a place called Fat Sal's that's owned by Turtle from
Entourage. Well, listen,
But I'm sure it's great.
I don't
Yeah.
want to be a third wheel, but
Yeah.
whenever you change your mind, give me a call.
Okay, no, I'm down. People are there all the fucking time. Like,
yeah,
it is-
dude, it's delicious.
Carter, are you telling me you don't want to eat a sandwich that has chicken tenders, mozzarella sticks,
French
French
fries,
fries,
gravy,
mozzarella sauce,
fucking
Alfredo, fettuccine on top?
I mean-
and then they put ketchup on for some reason.
It's just like I just can't casually eat a death row sandwich.
Every time
I gotta have like poison coursing through my veins. I just need to taste everything before I get shaken off this mortal coil.
I'll just read this one. This one's called the Fat Texas. It's
oh, you're on Fat Sal's thing?
oh yeah, barbecue pastrami brisket, chicken fingers, mozzarella sticks, bacon, grilled onions, melted cheddar and mozzarella, French fries, mayo, honey barbecue sauce on a garlic bread hero.
Jesus, man. Read the Big Fat Fatty. That'll fucking blow your mind.
to me, the most offensive thing about these sandwiches are the prices. They're all
Yeah.
like fucking $20 sandwiches.
Yeah.
And the thing about Fat Sal's is you eat it and you're like, this doesn't taste as good as the menu made it seem like it would. Because
Yeah.
it's like you put a bunch of different stuff that tastes good together. That doesn't make it better necessarily.
Just makes it like a mishmash of salt.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
like you just ordered an appetizer sampler and then just handful into your mouth.
you pureed it and then you drank it.
So they have two fat food challenges on the Fat Sal's website. One of them, as Carter just said, the Big Fat Fatty. But I'm going to go ahead on a limb and say the other one I'm going to read is worse. But this is the Big Fat Fatty cheesesteak. And keep in mind, one sandwich.
Right.
Cheesesteak, cheeseburgers, pastrami, chicken fingers.
Cheeseburgers is an ingredient.
Yeah. Crisp bacon, mozzarella sticks,
How crisp.
jalapeno
Sorry.
poppers,
Jalapeno poppers.
fried eggs, eggs, multiple eggs, French fries, onion rings, marinara sauce, chili, fat sauce, 20
Fat sauce.
on top of marinara and chili.
The whole thing is an insult and an aberration that's just trying to be like, want some extra fat sauce for your big fat fatty?
I'm not even done.
It's all about fat shaming people. This whole
All of that is on a 27-inch garlic bread hero.
Jeez. That's like 19 different things. I was trying to keep track. I think that's about 19 different things.
It says this
Jesus.
item is only available for our food challenge. However, if eaten by one brave adventurous soul in the allotted time, the sandwich is free, and that amazing human can create and name their own fat sandwich.
you get to make a sandwich there if you do that.
yeah.
The Fat Carter.
The fat Carter.
What would come on that?
The fat Carter is still inside of me. He can eat. Him hungry.
Now, in theory, what would the Fat Carter be?
The fat Carter would be
Oh,
like,
man, this is a great question.
oh yeah. Okay, the fat Carter would be. We got a nice base of pepperoni pizza.
It's on a pizza.
Okay, this
We
is
start
Fat
there.
Sal's pepperoni pizzas.
Pepperoni pizza, but it's like, but because it's in a sandwich, pepperoni pizza bagel bites, and it's got chicken fingers, fries, onion rings.
Yep.
It's got fucking cheese sticks in it. It's got fucking pastrami.
Yeah, we gotta get some advanced meats here. We gotta get a capicola. We gotta get a gabagool. I think those are the same thing.
Genoa, whatever that.
Yeah,
you put that in there. You got Cheez-Its on there, like a whole box of Cheez-Its.
Yeah.
And you got shit. What else you got? You got a whole tube of Pringles.
What flavor?
This is so dry. What's
Yeah.
what?
Well,
he hasn't gotten to the sauce.
He hasn't gotten to the
We haven't gotten to the sauces.
We got a Sunday gravy.
We got a Sunday gravy. It's got chocolate chip cookies on it. It's got just the creamy part of Oreos. It's got about 18 creamy part, just the Oreo stuffing. And then it's got
a stick of cream
a
cheese.
stick of cream cheese, and then
Philadelphia only.
boiled peanut brine, and you put that on top, and then
Salt water.
just salt water. Oh
Tastes like
shit!
nasty peanuts.
Yeah,
now.
yeah. But hold on, we're not done. And then you take a couple of Pop-Tarts, put them in there, and then I think then on some garlic toast, and but with a bathtub full of au jus to dip.
And
good.
a couple of those Trader Joe's wraps, the Cuban wraps.
Right, yeah. It also comes with a pickle. You get a pickle stabbed through the top.
A ramekin of ketchup on the side.
One ramekin. You'll only need
Ramekin.
one. A 132-ounce ramekin.
But yeah, that's the big fat fatty. This honestly sounds way worse, and that is
The big fat fucker.
Big fat asshole.
big fat stupid piece of shit.
Big fat asshole, you'll never be good enough, fat fuck. I hate you, Dad, fat fuck. Like, Turtle has issues. Like, why is Turtle making these sandwiches?
This is just-
I refuse to call him by his name.
No,
It's Turtle.
Nobody knows his name,
No
so
one-
that's appropriate.
Yeah, it's just Turtle.
This is what Mark Wahlberg calls Turtle while he's hitting with a riding crop.
Oh, shit. What is the other one called?
The other one is not a sandwich. It's the big fat shake. Which here we go.
The two fats.
You gotta pay extra for that at the strip club.
That's right, guys. That's
Right,
right,
guys?
right.
The big fat shake. 30 scoops of vanilla ice cream.
30.
30 scoops of chocolate ice cream.
Oh.
A cake.
Cake.
Candy. Cookies.
Just candy?
Pretzels, whipped cream. This item is only available for food challenges. However, if one brave adventurous soul in the allotted time, the shake is free. You don't get to name your own shake, though.
That one kind of seems bullshit compared to the big fat fatty. I gotta say.
No, that sounds.
It sounds better, but they're just like
No,
the
I
big
don't-
fat fatty is like everything under the sun, and this was just like a shitload of ice cream.
It's a bundle. That's the thing,
Yeah,
man.
like 5 gallons of ice cream.
Yeah.
Did
like-
you ever have someone try to do the gallon challenge in front of you?
the milk thing.
Yeah.
I remember a bunch of kids in high school did. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, it's impossible. This is impossible.
Right. So
It does feel like they're just trying to torture people.
Yeah,
with
you
this
can't.
one.
Like the
but
first
people have done it.
the shake.
With the sandwich.
The sandwich, I agree. I just mean biologically, you cannot intake this much milk.
Right, yeah.
Impossible.
But it's a shake, so you can chug it, right? In theory.
Yeah, but even then-
where the fuck is the blender that could make this fucking thing?
yeah, no, it's probably just one of them big Hobart mixers that they
Yeah,
got
it
at
would
the
have
pizza
to be.
place.
They're like,
Yeah.
okay, dump the cake in now.
God.
I like how you say they're only available for food challenges, as if somebody would be like, "Yes, give me one 60 scoop milkshake."
Well,
please.
it would be funny if someone ordered this and they're like, "Oh, you're doing the food challenge?" It's like, it's not about glory, man.
If you've ever
It's about
eaten
passion.
It's about passion. Yeah, I just like.
and like, don't they just have like regular burgers and chicken sandwiches
Yeah,
too?
yeah.
That's like what you get. That's like the
Well, you get that Fat Texas. I've eaten the Fat Texas.
You had the Fat Texas?
I have eaten the Fat Texas. Yeah, yeah. Not recently, but I, about right when Joe Raines and Wes Van Horn were both moved here. Dude, we would get oh man, we would have Fat Boy evenings that you wouldn't even believe. My
Buddy.
God.
That's, I mean, like, if you've had either one of those like food challenge ones, like that's enough calories to where you should have been like one of the first people to get the vaccine. Like you are
Yes,
so
yeah.
immune.
Yeah, you're in line. It's like the first guy's like, "Yeah, I have asthma," and the second guy's like, "Yeah, I got, I'm too old," and then you're just like, "I ate the fat."
my feet in 3 years.
I ate the big fat piece of shit at Turtle's restaurant.
Turtle comes out and makes fun of you. Yo, look at this fucking fat ass, bro. This fucking guy.
Actively trying to get you to not do it, so you have to pay for it.
Look at you. Look at you.
I'm gonna bring a
disgusting,
mirror
bro.
right here and set it up in front of you, so you have to look at yourself.
Also, after you're done, we'll hold it up to your nose to see if you're still breathing.
Dude, for sure. That's
man.
fucking crazy.
Oh,
It's been too long.
Food challenges in general are insane.
Yeah.
I feel like the only one I've ever seen that I could possibly do is the fat burger one, because it's just a £1.50 burger.
Oh,
which
buddy.
it would,
Oh.
which it would suck, but I could do that.
Yeah. I had Fat Burger today for lunch.
It's
I had the
good.
turkey burger.
Ooh.
It's a good
It was
place.
pretty good.
It's a good place to eat.
I like the fact that they sell an Impossible Burger and a veggie burger, but then on the window it's just like, "Man did not rise to the top of the food chain to eat vegetables." It's like, yeah, but
But we
could
do want
get
your business.
Yeah, but we do. This is LA.
It's also, we'll cook those veggie patties and Impossible Burger patties on the grill that is covered in beef meat. Covered in beef juice.
Hey, it makes them tolerable.
That's the funny thing to if you ever bring up to vegetarians who eat fast food.
Yeah.
It's like, that's all just cooked in meat. They're just like, shut up and let me enjoy this.
Yeah.
I have so little.
Yeah, I concur. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to give it to him.
I've got one news story I wanted to bring to the table just to get your opinion on it. The headline is fantastic. Man fined for farting on cop argues farts are
Fine.
protected form of expression.
Wait, it was all right. This was a white person.
I was gonna say, by the fact that this man is not dead, you can tell it's not America.
Yeah. Okay.
It's Austria. The alleged flatulent, which. Great wording there. The alleged flatulent was hanging at a park with friends when he was approached by a group of police
Is
officers.
that what you call someone who farts? A flatulent?
I reckon. I mean,
Austria.
Yeah, I guess in Austria. A 22-year-old Austrian man who made headlines in June of last year after he was fined 500 euros for farting on a police officer argued in court that his fart actually falls under freedom of expression, Austrian daily newspaper Der Standard reported last week. So,
Well, there are countries that are truly freer than us.
absolutely, yeah.
We should all be farting on cops, and they should be like, "Woo!" And if they can catch you on their unicycle, then you get fined. But like that's all.
The thing is,
on their unicycle. That's the only vehicle they're allowed.
Yeah, unicycles.
Unicycles.
the thing is, when you fart, the fart hits your pants.
Yeah, you didn't really.
You didn't fart on the cop.
Yeah, you just farted in his general direction, to quote.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like when you fart, you kind of fart on everyone in the room.
Yeah.
By that.
Yeah, it's just the smell that hits them.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is that it's this cop's fault.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You got too close to the guy's asshole.
Yeah, should have done it. Sorry.
In a decision released by the administrative court in Vienna, the law lays out some much-needed detail in regards to the alleged events that transpired on that fateful day, meaning that we as readers can look at the facts and come to our own conclusion about whether the fart was indeed protected speech.
Okay, let's hear him.
So, the ordeal began on June 5th, 2020, when the farting man named Mr. AB in the document. I like that. Shout out to Austria for not releasing people's names. So
Action Bronson.
yeah, it's Action Bronson. He also blew weed smoke in his face and talked way too much about ancient aliens. In the document, Mr. AB was hanging out with friends at an unnamed park when a group of police officers approached them during a routine identity check, which... Come on, Austria.
Classic stop and frisk.
Yeah, I was going to say.
That's what they call it over there.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't like the idea of Austrian guys telling anyone, we need to seize your papers. Not a good look. That's when things got windy. Hey. Quote, when he released the intestinal gas, the complainant was sitting on a park bench, the document reads. He then lifted his buttocks and tensed up a bit before letting the intestinal gas escape. So he's just sitting there and he's go, we need to see your papers. And he fucking gave him the old look for it. Yeah.
I mean, would you ever conceive of farting on a cop in America? Like,
no, God, absolutely not. But it is so cool that he did this.
it's amazing. It's a better place to live, it seems.
Like, imagine, first of all, you have to imagine the kind of society where you can get away with this alive, you know, coming out the other end not full of holes. But once you put yourself in that mindset, imagine how he felt when that cop came up and he was like, this guy's about to ask for my fucking ID, but I got something for him, you know? And then he just let it go.
I don't got an ID, but...
You will know me by my scent. I don't know why he has that voice.
Dude, me and River saw a cop today that had to be like 22 years old.
Yeah,
it was
dude.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Dude, straight out of the military, I'm sure.
Look, either that or just straight out of the academy from high school. Like, it's fucking crazy.
It's great.
The complainant's friends laughed at the intestinal gas, and then witness F made a joke. The document continues. Due to the resulting entertainment from the intestinal gas, the defendant grinned at the officers. So I just, this is outstanding. In court, the man argued that the fart was not intentional, and that even if it was intentional, it would still fall under his fundamental right for freedom of expression.
Shouldn't have put in the second part.
I know, yeah.
He could have just got away with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Just make
it's
up
like
some
I
stuff.
farted outside.
Yeah.
Dickhead. Like
It just
I
happened
didn't
to be.
know I'm not allowed to fart in front of a cop.
Just happened to be when you walked
Yeah.
up to me. Unfortunately for the windbreaker, the judge didn't buy his argument. In a detailed legal assessment whether farting is indeed a protected form of expression, the judge argues that while farts and burps can cause social inappropriateness, they do not contain communicative content.
I would, I believe on an episode of this show, we have looked up people whose entire musical discography is composed of farts.
Is fart songs. Yeah, exactly.
It is an instrument.
Yeah, check out our Halloween episodes.
I believe they call beans the magical fruit.
Yeah, that's right.
The musical fruit, even?
So this would the judge did show some sympathy for the man, though, reducing his fine from 500 euros to 100 euros, citing his financial situation and the fact that he had no criminal record. So the man's lawyer made it clear that this is a hill his client is willing to die on.
Good for him.
And that they would be appealing the decision to the country's constitutional court. Quote, it's a matter of principle for us, Zint said, because it's petty to get punishment for a fart.
Man, this lawyer is probably licking his chops when this came in. He's probably just like, I'm going to make so much money and I literally have to do nothing. He's not going to win no matter what. I'm going to show up in court and be like, hey, come on, guys, but it's not going to work. Oh, he wants to take it to the Supreme Court? Good. He can just keep paying me for years and years.
Yeah, it's like how much is he just going to like roll around in it, so to speak? I'll be like, he farted on me.
I'm allowed to fart.
Yeah.
Yeah, this does have all of the trappings of this will be like, some Vice documentary soon at some point.
Yeah,
it won't be a full Netflix doc, but you could get 20 minutes in like 2028.
How's that cop not known as Officer Farty Pants by everyone, all of the other cops?
Oh yeah, I wish we had the internal documentation of that police force because he hasn't heard the end of it.
No,
Cops probably go up to him to fart now.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's gotten farted on a lot since this happened.
Wilhelm. I'd like to present my identification to you.
Man.
I had the fat Texas for lunch.
I ate this turtle. He called me a little fatty while I ate a garlic bread sandwich. Wilhelm, I want to show you my ID. Wilhelm, come back here. This is insufferable. Yeah, it's yeah, fuck cops.
yeah, ACAB, baby. Even the Austrian ones.
Especially the Austrian ones.
Yeah, let's be real.
Historically.
Yeah. You don't get off this easy. Do you guys got anything else today?
No, not really, man.
All right. Are you fellas ready for our jam of the day?
You bet.
I mean, we already jammed so hard earlier with all that techno music.
Oh, Calabasas's own.
Damn.
Wait for the turntable. Yeah.
That's what made them cool.
Oh, I used to love Incubus.
The thing is, their music isn't terrible.
No, it's listenable. Like it's very like
this is what I figured out. So there's a thing where people are like, country music in the 80s sucked.
Right.
But George Strait is cool. George Strait is the exception to the rule as far as like 80s, early 90s, like, standard country goes.
And there's more of those coming out. People are admitting more and more that stuff's cool now.
Sure,
too.
but I'm saying these guys are the George Strait of nu metal. They are the like people I know who are like normal.
Yeah,
like Incubus.
These weren't even nu metal.
They were kind of lumped in there.
They got that turntable. That lumps them in.
That doesn't do
that
it.
Doesn't.
I was on board ever since Science, their first record, and
isn't that S?
It's like it's an acronym. It used to be a lot. It's like the Sugar Ray syndrome. Like they were a lot harsher.
Yeah.
They were a lot more rap oriented. And then they had like a hit with this song, and then Drive was a huge hit, and then they just kind of like tamed their sound. But they're like one of those bands that like it's actually better if they do that. You know what I mean? Like they were just like a Faith No More clone until they became like their radio rock stuff is better than them trying to be like hard edged.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this band, I don't even know if they're like nu metal. Like when I think like respectable nu metal band, I'm like System of a Down.
Yeah.
Or like fucking
Korn increasingly.
Korn, yeah. I mean, also nu metal is being looked at as like is more respectable. It's being viewed favorably more now than it was.
Children like wearing those shirts covered in bleach.
A lot of hardcore bands are influenced by this kind of shit. But this band was always like, they're fine. Like, I used to love that song "Wish You Were Here."
Oh yeah, it's a classic.
Sure. Yeah.
There's so many songs of them I like. Either one of the hosts at the Friday Clubhouse open mic back in the day, Jen Jones or Elise Golgowski, loves Incubus. Still goes to see them perform whenever they're playing. They got fans.
Yeah, they definitely got fans. And I will say, I didn't include any of this because it was so ubiquitous that I did not feel the need. I just wanted to say this up top. Girls are super into this Brandon Boyd motherfucker.
Oh, he's so hot.
There were a million comments along the lines where it was like, I will fuck him this afternoon.
He's still hot.
No question.
He was in some picture with Melissa Villasenor on Instagram.
He's got a huge mustache now.
Yeah, and he's gray, but he's still goddamn hot.
Well, let's get down into these comments here. Philip T. Jones from 1 year ago saying out loud what the subtext of almost all of these comments are. Philip Jones. Fuck! I love amphetamines. So that's
okay. He's looking out. He's looking for science. Science is the record he wants. This is
This is for the ladies, man.
This song's called "Pardon Me," right?
Yeah, Pardon Me. And in the video, he sets himself on. He combusts. I think he spontaneously combusts.
Also, let it be said, Hoobastank. Everything that they ever had came from this band. They stole the entire.
But they're forever called Hoobastank, so they kind of shot themselves in the foot because
That's
they
true.
have the worst band name ever. It's still one of my favorite things that's happened on SNL in the last 10 years was when Zach Galifianakis hosted. He goes, he's like, we got a great show coming up. Hoobastank is here, but it was in like 2011 or something. And then he said the actual band. But yeah, let's Chris Hurlis from 2 years ago. Is a cannibal the Antichrist or the god of concealment? Marilyn Manson is Solomon, god of prison.
I guess this was a lot of people's first band to get high to.
Could be.
I gotta say, one of the, everybody goes on about 90s nostalgia. One of the things that I miss was Marilyn Manson being the scariest person in the world to a lot of people.
Dude, we talked about the Marilyn Manson DMX song, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah, it was great. The snake, the rat, the cat, and the dog. That song? Yeah. I mean, I never really listened to Marilyn Manson's music, even pre-cancellation. I've heard the hits, but...
Oh, yeah, I forgot that happened.
Yeah, he's big time canceled.
Oh, well, I guess
okay.
to
be okay.
I guess all of those Christian evangelists were right to be scared. I just remember in art class, there was a girl, we were talking about Marilyn Manson, and it was art class, so we all sat at a big table with 4 people, and me and 3 of the people were like, oh yeah, fucking talking about like Mechanical Animals or whatever was out at the time.
Right.
And there was this girl who was the 4th person at the table who literally was like, you have to stop talking about him or I'm leaving. And we're like, why? And she's like, he is the devil! And screamed at us. And I was like, okay, sorry.
One time I think we were like driving, me and my mom were driving in the van, and someone was talking about Marilyn Manson.
Frank is up front.
Frank is up front. Yeah, Frank. I get front seat.
I get front seat, fat ass.
Absolutely. I get front seat, fat ass. And like we were talking about Marilyn Manson or something, and a rock came and cracked our windshield.
Whoa.
And my mom was like, you don't need to be talking about Marilyn Manson.
Wow.
As if we were like,
you
saying
summoned it.
Voldemort to like.
Yeah. Oh, that rules.
I remember at one point there's like a Marilyn Manson T-shirt or something image that was really popular of him like wearing the American flag, like it was a dress or something.
Yeah. And that T-shirt now sells for $500 on Melrose.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sure.
There's a guy at my high school who like he would wear that shirt sometimes, but then some days he would try to wear the American flag as the dress to school.
Wow.
Got called a lot of names, as you can imagine.
Oy.
I mean, he was the first performance artist most of those kids had seen.
Well, the thing is, if he would have just shown up in the American flag, I don't think anybody would have thought it was. They would have thought it was weird, but they wouldn't have thought it was that dumb. But it's like, dude, you're trying to be Marilyn Manson, and you're 15 years old. You seem so lame.
Aetonia from 3 months ago. I used to smoke weed in my dorms listening to this song. Perhaps I was a bit paranoid. My friends made fun of me for using a sploof in my room, but damn it, you know what? I'm the only one of those motherfuckers who hadn't been arrested. Had some bad trips on some hard shit, but I never dealt with the Jakes while getting my shakes.
The Jakes?
That's got to be the cops,
Yeah,
right?
it is.
I love that. But also, haven't heard that term sploof used in so long. That's where you get the for the youngins listening. You get a toilet paper or paper towel tube and you fill it full of dryer sheets and then you blow your weed smoke into it so it doesn't stink up your dorm room.
So it still stinks up
And
your
it
dorm
still
because that
just
of course
smells
doesn't
like
work.
it smells like fucking skunky weed and fucking flowers
sheets,
and shit. Yeah.
Also, for reference, now someone who is listening to this song in college would be about 45 now.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Uh,
And all my friends got arrested and don't hang out with me anymore. Don't return my calls or texts.
by the
Fuck
way,
'em.
that comment is not done. By the way, he's got a new new paragraph. Hard break. Dope track with great memories of the 90s. If you didn't play Magic after school, then first of all, fuck you. But damn it, if we didn't all want to bang Miss McBride in 5th grade.
Oh, dear.
It's always that hot teacher.
Man, this guy, he has the entire checklist of cool guy. I love it. Mikey,
Here I am, 45 years old, thinking about my 5th grade teacher.
who is now in her early
He's
60s.
still getting horny after all these years.
I am drunk. I am lonely. I am in these comments.
Let's see. Joseph O'Brien from 3 months ago. Ooh, this is a spicy one. Q sent me. I hope you made it. This song is Q trying to save you. Find out what Q is. The Matrix is real if you let it be. What if you woke up? What if you could burst into flames? What if you could be a good guy or a bad guy? Can you find the time loop? Can you rise above? Alter Bridge?
Alter Bridge.
I was like, the Creed
band?
Yeah, the Creed minus Scott Stapp. Can you be different than what they programmed you to be? Ooh.
This is like some guy who got really caught up in QAnon, and he was like, he kind of wanted to wield some of that power too, but he wasn't like mysterious enough. Like, I don't know if you guys been watching that QAnon documentary.
Oh, believe me, absolutely.
I've seen the first 2 episodes, and it's like, yeah, the whole thing is like very veiled in secrecy, obviously.
Yeah.
This is just so on the nose. This is like someone who, he wants to have that same effect on somebody in the comments of "Pardon me"
Like,
by Incubus.
Not only am I QAnon, I'm also a teacher, which you're supposed to be if you're part of Q.
God.
What I got from 1 week ago. It used to be cool to be skinny, but now everyone is on steroids.
I think
I
it's
guess
still,
because Brandon Boyd is skinny.
he's really skinny.
I guess, yeah.
But it's still pretty cool to be skinny last time I checked.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
that seems fine.
Like, where does this guy live in fucking Tampa, Florida?
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
What is he walking out to every day? The really skinny people are still extremely cool. I guess here, but
You gotta have roid rage to be cool in Tampa.
yeah, you gotta have a muscly ass neck.
LH from 6 months ago. It will forever be a mindfuck that my mom was one of this guy's groupies. LOL, sorry if you see this, Mom.
Son, let me tell you about the time I fucked the lead singer of Incubus.
So I think I'm fucking Brandon Boyd of Incubus, but it turns out I was fucking Mike Einzinger of Incubus, the guitar player.
That's so weird. So weird that his mom probably used the word groupie.
Yeah. She's like, I was. And
Brandon-
honey, you want some lemonade and brownies? By the way, I was one of Incubus's groupies.
Honey, he looked at the whole crowd and he pointed at me.
Yeah. I caught the guitar pick from the acoustic number.
I ended up having to marry your father, but I sometimes think what could have happened.
Brandon Boyd, not that deadbeat fucking loser you call it, Dad.
Christopher Patterson from 7 months ago. Tell your accusing and condemning father that I am life now. I am God. He feigns knowledge but knows nothing. Your father failed. He failed at life. It belongs to me now. So go to hell.
Some relationship problems.
I know. Yeah, you were.
Again,
Whoever this is directed to, you did the right thing.
the least favorite ones, the ones that are just like the narrative that no one cares about, that doesn't even pertain to the song.
No.
Those are my least favorite ones.
Yeah. The guy thinks he's God or something. It's just really like he has YouTube. He's been blocked by every person he knows on social media.
Yeah. This is the last place he can say embarrassing
And
stuff
Rivers
publicly.
gives him attention. And he's going to keep doing this for 20 years.
That guy is the liquid ice energy drink of fucking YouTube commenters.
I got a couple more here. Somebody on Twitter once asked me, how many of these do you think are, Russian spy intelligences that are being dropped to communicate between spies? And, sometimes I think it is, sometimes I think it's not. But in this case, this might be. Jay Williams from 1 month ago. Divisions make me wonder. They went rogue almost 5 years ago. Changed his name, let me all down. Oren must have brewed up good shit. I need crossbreeds. Opera gets old like eagles. He jacks endless. Might ruin any man's boner. So now I'm thinking it's like just a horny meth guy.
Yeah, this is drugs. I don't think this is a Russian vibe.
Heather Mathers with Trinidad. Help low only. Marshals of Gresson Grouse. We need a date.
Dude,
So I was like,
his
that's
brain's full of cum. Man.
I
You
am-
can't think anymore.
Yeah, a lot of cum.
I was just thinking, I was like, we need a date could either mean like we need a date, like the person speaking needs to date, or we need a date as in for the attack.
Yeah, I'm thinking
For
it's
the
like
murder.
a QAnon-y sort of coded language.
So here's the last two here. Let's see. Oh, where's my van? Yeah. Adam Williams from 2 months ago. A girl I was dating loved this band, and I told her every time the song was on the radio, she would have to blow me. And if she did, I would take her to Incubus's concert when they were in town, and we would sit in the front row. One night, we were in her parents' car driving home from the cabin, and the song was on the radio. What do you think she did? It's like, I don't know you, man.
I got a blowjob.
Yeah, exactly.
20 years, I coerced my girlfriend into giving me a blowjob. And I promised her tickets, and now I'm alone. And,
I paid $600 for the Incubus tickets.
yeah, cool, dude.
She likes Incubus, but she turned out to be a succubus. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Whoa. And finally, and this is one that Sam, I think, can relate to living on the side of the building that you do. Nathan Lucifer from 5 months ago. Just last night, some man was walking down the street screaming this song at the top of his lungs. I saw him from my balcony and I started vibing. He was hitting the notes perfectly, and I'm realizing, wow. And then I found a great song.
Yeah.
So this guy looked up the lyrics of what a crazy man was yelling on the street. Like, oh, pardon me, I burst into flames.
That is weird. How would you fucking... Yes. A lot of people just listen to Bluetooth speakers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they'll
That's true.
freestyle rap about Jesus.
Yeah. Maybe he had it on a speaker
Dude,
and was just singing it.
The
or
other day
something.
I was in OC Mart, and there's a guy with a Bluetooth speaker on in the store the entire time just listening to that rapper Tech Nine. Tech Nine has the weirdest fucking fans in the world.
Oh,
It's
man.
so weird to just like see him at the cashier,
Yeah.
just fucking talking to the guy while Tech Nine is playing. He seems like oblivious to it almost.
Nah.
Because it's almost like rock music. Like he's so aggressive, right? Like
I mean, he's pretty aggressive. It's the kind of like rap like Eminem fans would probably be into.
maybe some juggalos in there.
Yeah, oh, he's definitely got Juggalo fans.
Okay.
But yeah, his fans are so supportive. They'll play him in a store that's already playing music.
Yeah.
Just hopefully somebody's going to be coming up to him like, dude, what is this?
Dude,
Gotta check this shit out, bro. Thanks for putting me on.
turn this stupid store music off. And turn that shit up.
Well, that is Incubus with Pardon Me, and that is our jam of the day. Fellas, let's talk about where people can find us online. Sam!
TikTok, Twitter, Slam Harder.
Hell yeah. Carter, where can people find you online?
Instagram, Twitter, Carter_Glasscock. That's where you can find me.
Fuck yeah. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Rivers Langley. I mentioned this on Monday's show, but I got a specific time now. So on April 23rd, I'm going to be, they're going to be broadcasting the reboot of both of my college radio shows. It's last weekend I recorded with my boys, AG and Miles, for the Hot Damn Radio Hour, which is our fucking weird ass country music show where we, talk like idiots. And and then also I recorded with my boy Chandler, the Dr. Rock and Captain Fantasy show. So we've got 2 brand new hours of my original like forays into radio, and it was really cool to do that with those guys. And they are going to be airing that at weglfm.com on April 23rd. And I got to be honest, they gave me a time slot that's just okay, but that's fine. They got a lot of programming. 50 years. They're celebrating their 50th anniversary, so there's a bajillion DJs that are coming in to do this. But so
They got to bring in the barbershop quartet.
I know,
show
right?
before
Yeah,
you.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, that's going to be at Hot Dam's going on at 7 a.m. So Auburn waking up bright and early to me screaming like a fucking maniac, which is great. And then Dr. Rock and Captain Fantasy will be going on at 10 a.m. In Auburn at 91.1 FM and online at weglfm.com. But for people listening to this show, if you think it's kind of early, I don't give a shit, I'm posting it on our Patreon on the actual day for free. So you don't even have to be a member. Just go to patreon.com/thegoodspod. Both of those radio shows will be going up on the anniversary on April 25th. So happy birthday, Weagle. It was really fun. And thanks again to the staff for having us back because that ruled. You can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/thegoodspod. We are on Twitter at thegoodspod. Please tweet at us. And another announcement, because I did this for Daniel Magden's show. I'm going to do it for Shermed Out too.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking some dickhead left a 1-star review on Sam's other podcast,
And
Shermed
we
Out.
think we know who it is.
Oh,
and we're coming for him.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
Carter. No.
I'm sorry. I was just.
Look.
You guys seem to be having such a good time. And
All I want to
don't
say
know.
is when we track you down, we're going to give you a review.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
Well, so here's what I want to do to counteract that. So you just heard our jam of the day. I want you can't on iTunes curse at all, so because they will boot it off there. So you can't use any swear words. But I want weird ass comments. Like just leave some weird shit. As long as you give them 5 stars, it does not affect the algorithm. So give Shermed Out a 5-star review, and then.
pick your favorite YouTube comment that we've discussed over all of these episodes.
Your audience is me, so you got to make me, whatever I think is the funniest or the weirdest. That's what you're going for. Then take a screenshot, send it to me, and then in a week or two, however many we got in, I'll pick the funniest one, and I'm going to send you a Goods from the Woods t-shirt from ProWrestlingTees.com/TheGoodsPod, where you could get yourself a shirt right now, make you look skinny on TV, and
It doesn't work for us, but it might work for you.
yeah.
Hey, we only sell black t-shirts, man. That's how we do.
I just wear black T-shirts and eat at Fat Sal's. So.
The stains don't show up as much.
No,
They're
no.
black.
Yeah. So review our show, review Shermed Out to win yourself a t-shirt, and join us next time.